back to World of Warships with your host, X-Brad TC. And apparently, I am the coward of the county. I did not know that. We'll talk about that here in a little bit more detail. We're on the Solomons map. We're in the mighty U.S. Tier 3 battleship, the South Carolina. It's a Tier 2-3 match. And we're on the Solomons map, as I said, and we are en route to the A capture point. Obviously, being in South Carolina, we're not going to be the first one to get there. Start taking a look. We are the only battleship over here, but we have got 3 cruisers with us. What do we have? We have a Dresden, we have a British light cruiser, and I forget what the third one it was. I think it was an Emden. Getting shot at by Caledon, I believe. So, took another shot at him, and not the best gunnery I've displayed. And honestly, this is not a particularly good match for me. I didn't do bad. I just didn't do really well. Anyway, there's one light cruiser and 2 battleships coming around on this side. I decide I do not want to be charging into that. I want to stay in range and engage, but I don't want to go charging headlong into it. So we turn around, get the armor angled, take another shot at the Caledon. That's our third salvo at him, and we do manage to polish him off. And that kind of irks the Dresden, who I can't even pronounce his name. HDULTRARDR. Let's just call him Herp Derp. Derp wasn't happy about that. But we've got a pair of battleships coming in range, the Kawachi and the enemy South Carolina. Good. South Carolina is not a bad driver. He's smart enough to angle a little bit. Not as sharply angled as me, but it's still making it difficult to get any real serious damage. I think we're getting 2,000 points a shot. No big deal. Herp Derp is over there along with the other light cruiser, just constantly pouring fire into the the Kawachi, excuse me. Well, the Kawachi's just out of my range right now, so I'm going to focus on the South Carolina. Again, angling the armor. But because I want to get more guns to bear, I'm going to turn a little bit. And then also, because I want to bring the Kawachi into range, I'm eventually going to turn and start heading back north. At the same time, I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map, taking a look. Enemies not pushing through me, but they're certainly being tempted by it. We just watched the South Carolina shoot, so we know it's safe to go ahead and expose our broadside while we're making our turn. And while we're doing that, he's particularly poorly angled for us to engage him, so we're going to take a look at the Kawachi. And back to the South Carolina, back to the Kawachi. Who to shoot at? Yeah, we'll go ahead and shoot at the Kawachi. Still a bad angle on South Carolina. Line up the shot and pull the trigger, and this is not a very good shot. It is, on the other hand, a very good result. One round, right in the bows for Citadel. 8,000 damage. And after that shot, we see Herp Derp over here just pouring the fire into him. We figure, well, we'll just let him polish him off. No need to worry about him anymore. Got a little bit better angle on the South Carolina, just waiting for the guns to reload. And away we go. Shots out. Not a bad shot. Not a great result. I think we did 2,600 damage with just one decent penetration. Herp Derp's kind of getting in our way here. No big deal. But he still hasn't killed this guy. Look at it. I mean, one hit, miss. Come on, dude. I'm broadside onto him. I can't... And he's broadside onto me. I am not going to let a broadside battleship just sit there when he's missing. I've given him over a minute to kill this guy. Boom. Dead. Done. Now I can focus on the South Carolina over here. And at this range, he's a threat to me. Particularly, I am showing a fair amount of broadside here to him. Obviously, I have a good bit more health. Take a look at the pink text there. Herp Derp, actually, as he passed behind me, managed to shoot me while he was trying to shoot the Kawachi. He passed too close aboard to me, and his guns actually hit me. Get a nice salvo into the South Carolina. The friendly cruiser over there is just closing to suicide range. The enemy guns were pointed the other way, but he's still getting hammered by the secondary batteries. And I believe his main batteries are turning enough that he's going to take a shot in the face and get taken out here very shortly. Yeah, he went ahead and zapped him with the HE from the main battery. That was not Herpter, that was another player, I believe. Salvo into the flat side with just rear guns, took out the South Carolina. Checking in on B, enemy South Carolina has actually snuck through on B, and there is a Dresden, or is that an Emden? Tier 2 Japanese. So we're going to take a shot at him. Herpderp is not very happy with me for killing the Kawachi. Yeah, well, if you'd have killed him, I wouldn't have had to. And this little German cruiser is giving me fits. He's setting me on fire. He's hitting me. My return fire is not particularly effective. 2 overpens. Got another fire burning. I hold off on using my damage control party because if I use it now, he'll just set me on fire. One more shot at this, I believe it's the Emden. And 1 overpen, get to defend the base, but I'm out of his line of fire, so go ahead and use the repair, use the damage control. And now, he's running away from them now. He is running away from them now. This is when I figure out Herpderp is talking about me. No, moron, I'm not running away from them. I'm running towards the South Carolina that's just about to appear on the far side of the island. I know he's there. I watched him sailing through the gap. Right there, he just popped up on the minimap. There he is. I'm in pursuit, trying to work up to full speed to get this guy. And he's close range. Shots out. Not a very good angle. Still, managed to do a little bit of damage. 1 overpen. South Carolina is not exactly a magnificent killing machine when you only get 4 guns and it's terrible accuracy. Another salvo from the rear turret. Nada. Zip. That great gun dispersion. Gun dispersion always seems to tighten up a little bit if you actually get the full broadside onto him at one time. And he's running away, and I'm actually, you can't see what I'm typing during the replay, but I was trying to format a response to this guy and fight at the same time. It's not a good idea. One ship hiding from everyone. How pathetic. Well, yes, I'm hiding from this South Carolina who foolishly turned broadside on to me. He should have just kept going on up to sea. Yeah, notice, like I said, much better dispersion when you fire the entire broadside. Took him out. Start working our way in towards the gap at B. There's an enemy cruiser in there. There's an enemy destroyer on the far side. DD fighting inside of 4 ships, and our BB is hiding behind an island. Yeah, I'm hiding behind an island, sitting on 4 kills. Yes, I don't normally call out other players. I try to be polite. But when people start talking smack about me, for no reason, and I gotta tell you, all this time, I'm thinking, this guy's a noob. 2 overpens on the cruiser over there, guy who was setting me on fire earlier, and apparently Lethal Tiger, even my teammate agrees that Herpderp probably ought to maybe keep his thoughts to himself. I'll be honest, that was the last salvo I got onto an enemy ship. Herpderp wants his teammates to know that no, seriously, he's going to go ahead and keep talking. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. I do believe that was our late President Abraham Lincoln. And if he didn't say it, he should have. So now not only am I a kill stealer, I'm, well, a coward. Yeah, and I know it. Look, I don't claim to be a particularly good player. I just, I do the best I can. I try to pay attention. I try to kill anything that comes in range. And I'm useless to the team, by the way, with 4 kills, mind you. 4 kills to defend the base, helped our friendly cruiser secure A. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking this guy has got to be a newbie. You know, just someone who doesn't understand how the game is played. You know, and somebody who has started within the last 2 weeks. Well, my final shots go out, but before they can land, friendlies killed the last enemy ship. Uh, there's the Kawachi that he's upset that I sank. I did 8,000 damage to him, 9,000 to one Carolina, 15,000 to the other Carolina. The Caledon, yeah, okay, I might have just ninja'd that. But here's the thing about Herpter. He is not a beginner. He has fought 5,600 battles, almost 5,700 battles. But take a look at the tiers at which he's fought. Virtually all his fighting has been at Tier 2. Tier 2. How can you play this game at Tier 2 for 5,600 battles? I'd die of boredom. Dude, get a tier, and he doesn't even own a Tier 4 ship or higher. Dude, there's more to the game than just the Solomon's map. I'm just flabbergasted. And like I say, I don't claim to be a particularly gifted player. He actually has a higher win percentage than I do in random battles, but not by much. But I at least, know when somebody's being a jerk and a coward and running away. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with a little bit of luck, don't end up with Herp Derp on your team. We'll catch you later.